In the labyrinth of night where brave souls dare, the jester plots with flair to spare. Hand in hand we venture through twists and turns, in the saga where fire fiercely burns.
Rise, bold adventures, now's your prime. In the jester's realm, let the legends climb. Help me step daddy when challenges rise. Together we conquer beneath the starry skies. Heroes of valor with courage untold, through caverns deep and fortresses old. Every puzzle, every fiend you face, with the jester beside you, winning the race.
It's attack of opportunity, step into the light. Our stage is set, the thrills in sight. Join us as we challenge fate's tight grip, in our epic quest, let your spirits rip.
This is the call to all who dream, when myths awake and the brave redeem. Attack of opportunity calls to you, embrace the adventure and witness the new. Rise, bold adventurers, now's your prime. In the jester's realm, let the legends climb. Help me step daddy when challenges rise. Together we conquer beneath the starry skies. Heroes of valor with courage untold, through caverns deep and fortresses old. Every puzzle, every fiend you face, with the jester beside you, winning the race.
It's attack of opportunity, step into the light. Our stage is set, the thrills in sight. Join us as we challenge fate's tight grip, in our epic quest, let your spirits rip.
This is the call to all who dream, when myths awake and the brave redeem. Attack of opportunity calls to you, embrace the adventure and witness the new.
Hello and welcome, adventurers. You've crossed into the thrilling realm of Attack of Opportunity, where every roll of the dice could shift our fate. I'm your dungeon stepdaddy. Joining us later will be the dungeon god. We'll be guiding Miku, Tim, Cliff, Nafir, and unfortunately Bramble's not here tonight, through the perilous world of Oob. Prepare your spells, sharpen your swords, and let's dive into another epic session. Whether you're here for intense battles, ancient mysteries, or good old camaraderie, you're in for a treat. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you won't miss a moment. Let's roll the dice. Adventure awaits. Alright, I'm going to get right back on our screen here. What do you guys think? Is this probably going to be Nafir? Is it going to be Nafir?
It's always Nafir.
I really hope not. There was way too much bourbon last week, so I've got good notes for the first half.
Wow.
Reading my notes right now, the last bit is I'm confused.
All right, so it's it wouldn't have been Nafir. It would have been Miku, but Bramble didn't show up tonight. So yeah, it's Nafir. You can pass if you've done it too much or whatever. I know who does take good notes.
You know what?
Cliff
I'm
takes
gonna do
great
it.
notes.
And then at the end, I'm going to read what I wrote down, and
God.
then we'll let the rest of the party fill in the blanks.
Is it hieroglyphics?
Because there are gaps.
Oh,
Some
okay.
whiskey glyphics.
All right. Last week we started off with Cliff realizing that his connection with Sune was fractured, as is his ring that she had blessed. Bramble then went and met with Rainier, who was on the ship with him when we were taken by pirates. I believe they met in the market, but Rainier seemed confused by Bramble's story. Moving on from there, Tim went to speak with Pater, who was wounded in an attempt to attack his father-in-law. Pater being the creator of the Automocart, for those that may not remember. The party then went with Cliff to the local temple so he could attempt to commune with Sune. While in the temple, the oracle confirmed that there was a disconnect between Cliff, and Sune. The party then went and spoke with Biller, who didn't know any more information than the party did. And so the party quickly moved on from there, moved into the Platinum Keep to the throne room, where they met with Neltherion, who I wrote is the James Bond of the Metallic Kingdom. And here's where I'm going to start reading what I wrote. Neltherion wants to be in charge. His knights slayed pirate crew, tattooed orcs attacking trade routes, swamp dragons, best target, something. No known status with snow dragons. That's what I wrote. So if someone can fill in the blanks.
You could definitely tell where the whiskey kicked in.
Right about where he said Netherion, I could tell. It was right about there. One thing, the person you met was Artorius. He was speaking about Netherion.
I could fill in a little bit, but I also wasn't in the throne room, so I don't have those notes because I wasn't there.
Oh no, you only worry about yourself? How selfish.
How would Cliff know? How would Cliff know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I didn't mention this on the last stream, but we had put up our last of our music videos that we have out right now for our current characters. And we ended up doing a promotion, deciding on whoever gets most views, likes, so on and so forth, that we would run a promotion with them, just whatever the... Why do I have two of you? Damn. So, we got Brambles up. By the end of the 2 weeks, he ended up getting the most views from all of our lovely fans. So we ran a promotion. He has gone from, I think it started off at about 200 is what got him his winnings, and he is now at 2,200. So be sure to give him some shit.
He's gotten 2,200 views.
He's got 2,200 views.
That's good though. That's good for the channel.
I think we got 157 subscribers. Now, whether or not they're going to actually watch, that's a whole nother story. I mean, if they're watching, please chime in. Of course, they could just be in love with our music videos. We had a couple of trolls on there that were like, oh, it's AI. I'm like, yes, part of it. Not the lyrics. I can't sing. Listen to my voice. I can't sing. But I can make some good lyrics. But man, one guy got on there and was like everybody's comment. He got on there. He's like, "It's AI. It's AI. It's AI. No talent. AI." I'm like, God. So I blocked him. I was like, okay, you're just being a troll. Like, why are you so pressed, bro? You don't have to listen.
It's not hidden.
Yeah, it's whatever. It doesn't get under my skin. One other guy wrote, "It's AI," and I left him up because he's not being annoying. So, yeah, I don't know what happened to Miku. She came in, and then she disappeared, and... Can anybody else hear her?
Yes, I hear.
Oh, can you? She may have to log out and log back in again. Because it's not showing up on my end. But yes, small things aside, we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see here. Where were we? We were in the
Capital
throne room.
She left again now. Miku left again. She'll be back in a second.
Damn, Miku. There we go.
Absolutely everyone can see and hear me now.
Yeah, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering why you skipped over my role. I didn't feel like interrupting.
Yeah, no, sorry. It happens from time to time. Just, ones and zeros playing their thing.
I already had a point of inspiration, so it's not that big of a deal.
I think I gave all of you a point of inspiration last time, and I don't think anyone used it. So that's okay. To the ether. It
Hasn't
goes.
come up yet.
To the ether. For next time. Yes, so we had a nice touching moment with Bernadette showing up near the end there. Nafir, you know, a little touched, because that's what he does. DG's in chat. He's like, sell it for like 25 gold or something. Why don't you get on stream, DG? How about that? Look at me, I like to work. But, yes, so I know it's a little awkward because we were going to switch over, but Bernadette comes, is handed something from Annabelle, and she's going to come over, and she's going to put out a bag to Nafir. Do you accept?
I like bags.
I'm a big sack fan.
Nafir will, instead of accepting the bag, will give her a hug instead. You know, the Goliath thing, just like pick her up and then set her back down and then accept the bag and say, thank you for whatever it is.
Do you look inside?
Would that, with some cultures, it is impolite to open a present in front of company. So is that the case here, or would it be appropriate?
Well, it was given to you by your niece, so she'd probably want to see what you thought of it. Well,
okay.
Pseudo niece.
Yep, then you will absolutely open it.
Okay. Inside it, you will see 4,000 gold.
Jesus.
No, it's stepdaddy. And if you look in your equipment, you'll find a new ring.
We'll hold up the ring and give a little sniffle, a little tear forming in his eye.
Oh.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
But there is a new ring sitting in your equipment. So whatever you wish to do with that. Give it to a party member, put it on, whatever.
I will put it on.
Whether you succeeded, go ahead. Just equip it. Whether you succeeded or not, your intentions were to save the city. With that,
I really wish we could have done more.
well, given who your target is, or was, your chances of survival were slim. If it wasn't for the outside help, you would have most definitely have been eliminated.
And we left that situation with more work to do, more work ahead of us.
I would keep honing your skills.
And that is, as always, wise guidance from one so young.
Meanwhile, Bramble's just over here trying to light a twig on fire. Fire! 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 This is what you get. This is what you get for not showing up, Bramble.
The dungeon master has caricatures for all of us.
100%. Although I will have to say, so far, yours and Cliff's they have tickled me in ways you'll never understand.
Cliff's caricature was pretty on point.
Well, by God, gosh darn it. What in tarnation? I love it. I love it. With that, and you're also welcome to share with the group what you got.
Yep.
If you
After
so
we
choose.
after we leave here and regroup together, I'll divvy the gold up.
Okay. But she'll dismiss you. Obviously, that was a fight you couldn't win. But it's okay. Cliff made friends with 2 new women. He has a type anyhow, so I'd say they're up his alley.
He likes the goth ones and the clown ones. I believe they're called juggalos.
Are they still juggalos if they're women? Are they juggalettes?
Juggalettes, maybe? I don't know.
Juggle us?
Juggalettes. I don't know. But yes. If you've got nothing else, I will head to the temple.
Okay.
Or not the temple, the library. The library. Ooh, look at me, I can read. Quite the library. Obviously, Nafir and Miku, you are not here. But we will put you off to the side.
Everyone gets 800 gold.
I'll stand by Tim. Just, I'm gonna get you access to books. Just relax, okay? Just don't say anything.
You better get me access to books. I'm doing this for you.
I know you are. Good morning there.
Yes.
I'm me and my compatriot here from.
She tells you to shush.
Sorry, my bad. We're knights of the throne. I forget what the whole title is. I don't really like it, but
Bad?
does that give us any access to certain sections while not given to the regular public?
Yes.
All right,
Can I see your badge?
yeah, sure. My badge. I don't think they gave us badges.
I think you had one at one point.
Let me check my inventory.
This is why I hoard everything.
Shh.
They didn't give us a badge.
They gave you one back at like level 4, but I don't think you put it on your D&D Beyond.
I swear, when I rifled through your bag, I saw a badge.
Oh, here. Yes, I'm sorry. Here it is. And Tim, come show yours, please.
I don't have one.
He doesn't have one.
Oh, that's right. You're not a knight. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He must be thinking of Nylar.
I am not blue. And obviously far more intelligent.
This is my first time coming to the library. Would it be okay if I vouch for him? He is part of my adventuring party and has been given quests by the throne themselves, the elders. Would it be okay if he came with me?
You're in charge of him. If he does anything out of order, it falls all on you.
I'm gonna turn around, walk up to Tim. If you fuck something up, pain. Lots of pain.
I won't say this isn't going to be a place that I could fuck things up. This is like the least likely. This is like 97.3% chance I won't fuck things up.
Let's make it 90. Let's make it 100.
I can't do that.
Tim?
Love you to death, man. There's no guarantees.
We're just here to read and research.
Currently.
You just gave the squirrel caffeine. That's what you did.
Yeah. If you, Tim, I'm telling you right now,
tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm a life cleric. I'm sorry. I didn't get your name. What is your name? I'm sorry. I'm Cliff.
My name is Judy.
Judy, it's a pleasure to meet you. Could you please show me where this section is?
You just don't. There's red ropes. You can go past those, but you can't go past the yellow ropes.
wouldn't it make more sense for the yellow ropes to be in the front and the red ropes to be behind those ropes?
No, that's stupid.
I don't think so. It's like, all right, come on, Tim. Thank you very much, Judy. Appreciate you.
Judy, I'm new to this library and I like to familiarize myself. Do you sort alphabetically by the author, the category?
We do the Huey, Dewey, and Louie decimal system.
Who the fuck is Huey, Dewey, and Louie? I'll read about them. Okay, so I have no idea how they sort books here. This is gonna be awful.
We just got a subscriber that says, I'm not a bot, I swear. Oh, sorry, that tickled me.
Where would I find your books on ancient gods and known cults? Probably less common nowadays. Ones that have probably been sorted to less common literature.
I don't know anything about gnome cults, but
Oh, that's a shame. They're fascinating.
if you're looking for gods, I mean, I'd go down the religion aisle.
Evil gods.
Probably still under religion aisle.
Okay. Making sure, you know, sometimes you just like to censor some content when you get to these places. Perfect. Let's go read about some old gods that hate your god.
Nobody hates our god. Except Tiamat.
Oh, there's definitely people who hate your god.
That can't possibly be true.
Is everything okay in Bossing Say?
I don't sing in the bath. Or bod.
Cliff does. It's beautiful. You have a wonderful bathroom voice.
Please don't sing in the library.
I wasn't planning on it.
Also, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Tim, but you are overweight.
Should be. I think stuff keeps getting taken out of my bag of holding. Bag of holding.
Here, I thought you were a thin guy. Jeez.
I am light as a feather.
Also, I did put that short up on YouTube. I thought it was pretty funny.
Wait, which short?
The coral one.
Oh,
Tore into him.
I have never felt so invigorated. I see why trolls be trolling.
all right. I'm no longer overweight, but I will continue to sort.
Cool.
So I will head towards the red roped off section.
Jesus.
Yes. Where?
Which doesn't make sense.
Why is my book 5 pounds?
Aren't you part wizard?
I'm 5 pounds in a book? My manacles are 6.
Well, they both kind of hold you down, so.
There we go.
Trying to apply D.
Tim, are you coming or what?
I'm sorting I gotta organize. Things need to be organized. I mean, I might need to pick up something for some reason. Anyway, I will follow.
All right.
Judy, all these books have to stay here, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Do you have like a library card?
No. We only have singular copies of books. We don't have many copies, and thus lending them out would only result in us losing knowledge.
You only keep one copy?
Some have other copies. They do get copied from time to time, but in general, yes, just assume there's one copy of each.
I'm gonna blow this library's world when I give you magical pens.
But still, looking at the library, you notice if everything is a singular copy, that there are quite a few books in this library.
Library.
But can I get an investigation check or a religion check?
Yeah.
I know
definitely.
religion doesn't really fall into this, but we don't get to use religion checks very often.
I use them all the time.
Nobody cares about you. I'm kidding.
You know what? I'll use my DM inspiration on it. Why not? I find out information. Why not?
Do you still want to, seeing that 23 investigation check? Or,
Is it a group or is it individual?
I mean, technically it's individual. But if you want to use it, 1 or 2.
I'll roll. I'll roll with Tim.
You're rolling, okay.
I mean, it would make sense that he's more able to find something than me.
Yeah, you're more sensing out the books, and he's actually reading the titles.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's taken me so long. Their organization's system for the Dewey, Louie, and whatever the hell that was is terrible.
The Huey, Dewey, Louie.
See, you're already struggling. Terrible system, but I found something. And I'll
What'd you
leave.
find?
But yes, so if Cliff could read, he'd be very upset with you right now, Tim. No.
Cliff can read.
Okay. Tim, exactly what are you looking for? You're just looking for a book of gods?
Initially, I'll be looking for book on evil gods, from evil gods to ones that have grudges with Sune, and then from there, ones that would have not enough power, but within a tier or two to possibly hinder or achieve usurping or Sune.
Okay. With your 23, I will say that you have found a book, more of a general book, a list of the gods, whether or not they're chaotic evil or, what realms they kind of fall over. It doesn't give you too much lore about their backgrounds.
Sorry. Could I add one more thing? I'll also keep an eye open for any gods that make mention of a similar portfolio and want her portfolio.
Okay. So, well, we'll start off with this check first.
Yes.
You will have found so basically the Greyhawk book, as we'll just call it that.
Like it.
So what you are able to find, I think it's the DMG, or maybe it's Player's Handbook, whatever. The gods that you were able to choose from in there, from the appendix, you can see, basically you find all of that information. So feel free to look at that, and you can ascertain that information. Chaotic evil, what realms they have dominion over, names, generally what pantheon they fall under.
Okay. So I found the Grey Hawk here, and it gives a detailed list of the gods of this realm, this plane.
Okay.
From here, we need to narrow down our list of suspects. First,
How are you gonna? What is your investigative mind thinking? How we should do that?
well, first, the obvious ones are evil gods that would want to act in complete opposite of Sune, which is what life and what's her portfolio again?
Love.
Like, is it live, laugh, love? Is Sune live, laugh, love?
Just love, live.
Most basic god ever.
Oh God! I offer you Starbucks. Okay. So, with that in mind, we would look for gods of likely death, of uh, of maybe war. Not, but war isn't necessarily the opposite to love.
But maybe one that doesn't like sharing territory, doesn't like being intruded on.
Well, another yes, common tactic of gods is when they want to broaden their portfolio and ascend higher, is by first removing the god that would have that portfolio, usually killing them and then taking it on. It's quite a task to do, especially if they're a higher god than you, but nonetheless, it would be the most likely target outside of just an evil god that's targeting them. And the worst case scenario, a scarier possibility, it's not a god. And it's someone with enough power that can act in the physical realm to hinder your god.
Well, the good news is if it's the latter, we can kill him.
They can interfere with a god. Did you not just hear me, man?
I don't care. I will put my life down on the line. And
That's
if I
nice
die
to-
doing it, then I'll be up there to help her escape.
We're gonna have to have so many training montages before that, please. But that's my system of investigation for this. Your insight might help as far as any like obvious known gods that hate your god as a spot to start.
Well,
There is Luz, the god of pain and oppression, which is quite a suspect in my eyes, having a pantheon of death and, well, oppression.
Well-
Oppression's a great opposite to love.
well, there is a dark side to Sune. Or at least what is she is the goddess of. It's not
What's-
talked about a lot, but the ones who are close know of it.
Which is?
She also deals with the more negative aspects of love. Say obsessions and murderous passions and tragedies from love. She watches all of that into as well.
Okay, so that definitely widens it. Maybe a god that also shares a pantheon and wants hers. It would add a lot more drive.
Yes, it would. I'm trying to rack my brain around if there might be any enemies. Well, as far as this world, I'm not sure, really anything about this world, but I know that, other guys like Arul, Malar, Talos, Umberly, Talona, and Tempest are ones that she doesn't really get along with. She doesn't have any true enemies. But yeah. But I'm assuming we're dealing with a god that originated from this world we're in. Has to be.
Likely. Sometimes. I mean, depends how dedicated a priest that came over here. They might have a connection to their old god.
Could be.
But it would be a weaker presence. They would have to build a following, and they'd become a known religion of this realm anyway.
Okay.
Miku, you'll have to log out and log back in again for your video.
Better?
Better.
Okay.
All right. So what's our next steps, Tim?
Is there? So in this book brings up Vecna. Would Tim at all be familiar with like the escapades of Vecna and his striving for power across not only one realm but multiple?
Who is Vecna?
Vecna is a god of evil secrets, and
Give me a
he is
history
desperate
check.
for power.
Which one?
But just Tim.
No.
Inspiration.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
Oh wait, I have one. Huzzah! Yes, definitely.
I wasn't gonna give you mine, but you can be first.
2.
All right. Well, it is a 1. So you get a dirty 20. You want to know what you can remember about Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know that he is an evil god. You know that he is the keeper of secrets. You recall all of this. You know that he has... he's near the border of the negative energy plane. Not a place that you've visited yourself, but it's definitely something you'd want to stay away from, personally. You know that he has a... I shouldn't say you know. You've heard rumors that he has been frequenting the Pandemonium and that he has a black tower there. You know he's incredibly powerful. And as far as anything else you may have heard of, you know his mom was kind of crazy. She used to sacrifice animals and consorted with monstrous beings. And if you recall right, you can't recall who it was, but you're pretty sure that he was working with a devil or archdevil. You can't really remember.
Okay.
He is a bad guy, though. Very bad.
So, upon reflection, the worst case scenario of it being a physical presence is not quite true. If Vecna decided to act, that would probably be our worst case scenario. He would be, honestly, it would almost make sense. I keep asking about cult.
He would be the worst case scenario?
No, it would make sense that he is the one after your god. He is a god of death. He
I'm
is
going to introduce him. I want to introduce myself to him as his worst case scenario.
You do not want to introduce yourself to Vecna. No one does.
Needs to let go of my god. Oh shit.
Your god needs to ask for help and needs to run as far as they can.
I don't think she can.
I wonder if they have divine manacles.
Well, I know what we're doing now. Tim,
Um,
we're gonna go kill this Vecna.
I thought it was cute what you said earlier. This is insane. This is me levels of insane. I kind of like it. A little excited. Fuck it, I'm on board. Let's go kill Vecna.
Cliff is straight faced. He's straight faced, like looking at you with eyes of determination. He's dead fucking serious.
You know, I'm just waiting for my DM on Sundays to watch my stream or something and be like, because it's a Vecna campaign. It's like, what are you doing looking that shit up? What you doing there?
I didn't look it up. My players did.
Is there anything else you wish to look up while you are here? It is a library.
It is.
Quite the amazing statue in here.
Do you think they got like maybe blueprints of the town here? Or some kind of area where I could find good property for the charity?
You might want to look up a form of realtor or another. I'm sure you could find blueprints of the city at various stages. I doubt you'd find one. I could only imagine one that is current, that would have the perfect layout, would probably be well guarded.
Yeah.
I'll look for any like established writers, modern day writers of transfiguration schools of magic, particularly that specialized in transfiguration of dragons.
Yeah, I want to look deeper into Vecna.
Okay. Sorry. Well, we'll start with Tim. You're trying to look into transfiguration of dragons, as in why they can transfigure themselves, like polymorph, or why they polymorph themselves, or.
So my goal is I want to talk to a specialist about how they might be turning the dragon eggs, or like what kind of magic they're using to turn the dragon eggs into from metallic to chromatic, and then also if it is even possible to undo it.
Okay. So, I'll just kind of roll with this. I mean, you do search. I don't know how long you'd search, an hour, 2 hours. I mean, I don't know how long Tim would keep searching this library in the Huey, Dewey, Louie decimal system. But as far as trying to find out specific information on that, seems to be out of your grasp at the moment.
I'm just looking for a specialist in the school of magic, not
okay.
Like that's going to be my goal to discuss with them if we ever meet them.
Okay. Sure. Give me another investigation check, and Cliff, investigation or religion. Tim, you don't find any books specifically about transfiguration. You do find a couple of books on magic, like magic theory, what schools of magic for dummies kind of thing. Conjuration, transfiguration, evocation. This is what they do. It's actually a pop-up book, so it's kind of cool, but probably not up your alley. It's like the evocation. It pops up and a dude's just holding out his hand and there's a firebolt coming from it. you know, shit like that. Necromancy, a dude pops up, and up comes a skeleton as well. The further you open it, honestly, it sounds cool as shit. To be honest with you.
1 spell slot. 2 spell slot.
Spell slots. We don't use those. That's for nerds. We use spell points here.
Spell points. Thank you.
Cliff with 13. You don't really find much on Vecna that wasn't already in the Greyhawk's book. You know he's not of this plane. That he is a planar traveler. Much like a person you know. But
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
you can't hear me.
No, with the typing.
Oh. Yeah, you know that Vecna is, or you can find a small book, but there's not a lot of information in it. It's real general, mostly what Tim has learned on Vecna, or basically the history of Vecna through him. He's a planar traveler, so not a lot of information on him.
Okay. All right.
At least with a 13.
Yeah. It's not great, but it's not good.
No.
Oh yeah.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
I should warn you. It's a rumor, but you know, if you read or investigate too much into Vecna and read books about it, he'll kind of curse you and make you go insane. Just throwing that possibility out there.
Just hold his hand and don't break eye contact. I will take either one investigation at advantage, or the both of you may roll one more investigation each.
I will give him advantage. And can I give him some guidance?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
As long as you plan for it. If it's one of those surprise things, I say you can't use guidance. But if you're planning for it, yeah, absolutely.
I'll look for anyone writing disdainfully about Vecna. And almost like they... I know we didn't find much information, so it might just be general information, but if they made notes or authored notes about why he has to be stopped, and try and get a name.
I think he had something in mind.
I did.
For us to find.
I did. But
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
I thought you were asking.
Damn it, Tim.
No,
I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
Okay.
He
You
gave
do it
you
with advantage.
Oh, that's right. I gotta hit the thing.
what?
And guidance.
Guidance.
Okay.
And then, just in case I get higher. Oh, same. Nice.
Okay. Because I had the DC set at 25 for this, so.
Damn, dude. Good roll, Timmy.
Thank you.
So you were not able to find another book, like a large book tome of gods, but you find a row, and it seems to have a little bit of everything on the gods. I will give you the ability to get on the Forgotten Realms wiki, and you may look up 3 gods with that 25.
Oh my.
Any 3
I'll
gods
let
that
you
you
do
wish
it,
to
too.
look up, but only 3. And you will know that information.
Okay.
Can I? Is it metagaming to have a suggestion?
Kinda, but not. What do you got?
Well, there was a archdevil mentioned, and when we were talking about archdevils tied to gods, as a tiefling enjoyer, the only person that comes immediately to mind is Asmodeus. who is also the Lord of Lust and thus would tie to the darker side of Sune.
Did Osmodeus reach godhood?
He basically put the light back on, Daniel. Yes. He basically did a ritual to make him the patron god of tieflings at some point. Of course, this is complicated by our setup, but I don't know. He I guess
I should say that if it falls into the Forgotten Realms pantheon, then you're welcome to look up any of them.
Okay. Oh god, there's so many.
I think one of them should be Vecna.
Yep.
And then I'll let you.
obviously.
I will let you do your thing. The other two.
So yeah, Vecna.
Kind of like shooting, kind of like needle in a haystack, but it's a chance.
There's 566 gods for deities within Forgotten Realms.
Well, I mean, you knock off like the good and neutral ones.
Well, it's just what's in the Appendix B in the player's handbook. So those
Okay.
gods. So that should narrow it down quite a bit.
Okay, yeah, let me find that then.
Is Vecna even on that one?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
You're such a
Like-
cock.
There are
Why am I-
very famous
'Cause you just
magical
are.
items tied to Vecna.
How am I a cock?
You just are. First of all, you like fucking what's her
Oh, the greatest show of all time, Korra?
It's not the greatest show of all time. You said Appendix B?
Yes. What a rich storyline. I mean,
Let's
you've
not-
got
let's
Aang,
not-
you know, that's great. But really, I mean, he didn't make a modern city.
He did. He did. He did.
He did kind of
He
canonically.
literally did.
make
Him
a
and
public city.
Zuko made that city.
That sounds sketch. It really was Korra that like brought it all together.
No, she was in the north being a twat.
I don't think she was born yet, technically.
No, she wasn't, because she was only born when Aang dies.
Oh, we've got your buddy. He is very much not a Korra fan.
I am a Korra enjoyer, but I do not think this D&D stream.
Every
should be
problem
derailed
that
by-
came up was her fault. She is horrible.
I
The
can't.
Equalists were already a thing.
That can't possibly
Before
be
that,
true.
She
The
literally
only
didn't
one
do
that
anything
could-
at all. Like, she didn't save the day at all, anytime. And she lost all the connection to the past avatars because she's an idiot.
That's because she spearheads.
I mean, she.
She
Yeah, it took a little Dua Machina, but she did in fact beat Vatu during harmonic conversion in the rematch, which is more impressive because she wasn't technically the Avatar when she did that.
Yeah, she didn't even have her avatar powers, and she still won. I mean, could Aang do that?
And
No.
let's
Yeah.
be fair,
Sounds like
Avatar
plot armor.
protagonists often get Dua Machinas, the turtle, the lion turtle, for example.
I mean, he got poked in the back. And
He,
was like, oh,
he
look
got
at me,
the
I got my
nine
powers
turtle
back.
because he didn't want to kill. He could have owned him.
All right, back on topic. Back on topic.
I'm not done with you yet.
Sorry about the Avatar diversion.
I don't care. I literally don't give two shits about the avatar one way or the other.
Also, headphones stay plugged in.
But I love messing with you.
Korra does suck cones. She sucks hard.
I will let you have the last word because it doesn't matter. For this stream in particular.
I don't give a shit either way. I just love trolling you guys. Tell me what else you love so I can tear that apart too.
I love you.
I tear myself apart nightly. You can't watch. Have you decided?
So from Appendix B, it's Vecna, Ouijas, and
Neutral evil, lawful neutral.
mhm. Oh, sorry. No, you're right. Yeah, not.
That's fine. I don't care. You can look up fucking Rao. I don't give a shit.
What about Luz?
Yeah, actually, instead of Ouijas, I'm gonna do Vecna, Neural, and Luz.
Okay. You can look those up.
Yes.
Just him?
I mean, if you want to help him out, that's fine. I'm sure it'll become common knowledge amongst your group here shortly.
So you said Luz, Vecna, and who? Which
Luz,
one, Tim?
and Neural, God of Death.
The roll. Okay. Who are you on right now?
I'm on Luz, and I focused on ones that had symbolism of skulls, since your first interaction with them was the skull from the lightning storm that chased us down.
Where is the N1? Where is that
Whoa, you can't say that on stream.
one? Naraz is what you said? No.
He said,
Funny enough,
The
Luz
roll. Gotcha.
Luz detests Vecna.
weird two evil guys not liking each other.
I know, but specifically, he just doesn't like. He doesn't like Vecna, Zagieg, and Saint Cuthbert.
Ah, yes, the god of common sense. That's probably why we don't have any nowadays. He's been taken out. But aside from that, is there? You know what? I'll give you guys a moment to ponder over that. I'm gonna switch to the other group. What did you guys do when you left the throne room?
As I recall, Nafir just got a new ring. Has he shared what that is yet?
I don't know. Did you?
He did not. But he did share the gold, so that's 800 apiece.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead, Cliff. Say I don't give any gold out. Fool.
So that's actually exactly 880 platinum, and I had 21 platinum, so now I have 101 platinum. I think I'm doing my conversions correctly.
Until you go to market or something like that, which if you guys want to go to the market, that's fine. It would just stay the 800 gold. You can convert at a market.
It was just easier for me to track on my character sheet.
But did you want to go to the market?
Right. So right now we are.
Is that a maybe?
Nafir and. Well, okay, I was just planning on talking about what we were doing next because, like, Nafir and Miku are kind of paying attention to the political situation, but, like, I'm wondering how to gain more information there.
Yeah, I would love your insight into what you think we should do next, because the tail end of that conversation is a little foggy.
And that's fair. Let's see.
I was distracted,
But there was
Bernadette was there.
orcs. Yes, but we did discuss why there were some orcs it was okay to attack on site and some orcs that weren't. And the tattooed thing is like a part of a particular warrior culture thing. The other thing is we got lots of information on the chromatics. Snow dragons are relative unknown. Swamp dragons are I believe a pretty easy target. And yeah, so
I see no reason why we shouldn't protect the trade routes. I believe that will provide the most value to the Metallic Kingdom.
that does sound like it. It's a safe job at any rate. Uh, Part of me wants to have Miku do detective shit again, but like I'm trying to figure out what what there is to detective shit for right now.
We could always visit the keep. What is it? Keep? Close enough, whatever.
Isn't that where we just
Bastion.
were?
Bastion. And, you know,
Bastion.
we just got some amount of wealth. Potentially wouldn't be a bad idea to invest in the Bastion.
Okay. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I agree.
We could keep a lookout for orcs on our way there.
Yes. These specific orcs.
Ah, yes.
You know, any orcs. We could question them. We don't have to kill them all.
What?
I will tell you, Nephir, that where I came from, a lot of places people would question, why are you here? Just because the color of my feathers, and like, I don't want to subject random orcs to that. If they are tattooed, we will interrogate them. Otherwise, we leave them alone. Deal?
No, naturally. We would look for the ones that meet the description.
Okay.
All right. I think that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I understand that we didn't meet under ideal circumstances, but I guess I just have a tendency to be referred to as like a weapon or recently, and I don't know. It's kind of deburdenizing me.
If anyone refers to you as a weapon, I can assure you it is meant in as only the highest of compliments.
Yes, I know it's intended, but like, I've worked very hard to be more than just a fighter. I'm a detective too, and I'm learning a whole lot about the underworld to help with infiltrations and such.
And
yes, it's for Eric Okra. It's deburdenizing.
I'm certain that
I'm not even sure if have the word human or humanoid because it really doesn't make sense for them to.
sure that makes sense. I suspect that at some point that will probably be incredibly valuable. I have only before meeting you had only heard tales of your warrior accomplishments in this realm. So if there were any such intellectual accomplishments of yours, those were not ones that I was made privy to. So I will do my best to view you as the bird that you are. But
I did a good chunk of the tracking to find the oracle. That was a while back. I guess it was over a year ago in real time because there was an inn thing. It was very weird, Nafir.
I have heard. Cliff has recounted stories of its weirdness and some of the weird individuals you met there. And
Okay. So, yeah, we
Your-
can definitely go to the Bastion.
yeah, your ability to fly, though, is certainly invaluable.
Meake, all you really got to do is just burn them, and then they won't tell you that you're too beefy or bulky.
Wouldn't that just lend more credence to the violent nature of references?
Yes, but it's different.
Don't
How
understand.
dare you call me a violent savage? I'll kill you.
I didn't say you were savage. You're definitely violent.
Violent when necessary.
But,
I do fear
yeah,
Tim
I
unsupervised.
guess we can just.
We should probably go collect Cliff and Tim.
Yes.
You guys show up, the library's on fire. Bramble's excited as hell.
No, he's just giving his author's notes on all the books.
Leaving notes in the margins.
Yeah. No, that's not right.
All right. It will take you about a week or so to head back to the Bastion. Nothing has particularly dropped in your lap, though you have heard those rumors and given that intelligence. So
Do they come get us before they go to the Bastion?
Yes.
Oh, I was actually thinking we should go see about that cult in the sewers.
Oh, right. There was that. Maybe sewers first, then Bastion.
That makes sense, as they are closer.
It's up to you guys. I mean,
No. It makes sense to do the job that is right here before the job that is further away, or
Wait,
the
what?
upkeep that also involves a decent amount of travel.
really sounds like something a person full of violence would want to do. Let's kill him now.
Wait, what cult? I was stuck in my book.
What?
that cult that was mentioned to us from the Oracle. I believe she told us about the cult in the sewers.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I mean, it might be, it might be a V cult,
Yes.
They're just a club of fun-loving young individuals, and it's not a cult in any way. We should not pass judgment before we meet them.
Yeah, let me see if I can dig into get any information before we head down into the sewers. Give me like a day.
Sounds like
I think that's a reasonable.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity for investigation.
Yeah, while you do that, I can go talk to a realtor about getting a place for the charity.
Yeah,
The Jerry.
Go ahead, give me an investigation. See if you can schmooze your way through the city.
I'll pick Nafir's mind, see if
Alright.
he knows anything. It might help.
I'll
Hopefully
go
get
with
advantage
Cliff.
from that.
Anything about what?
Alright, that's a 20 free. I don't think I need that.
For this, you might know any realtor area in the city specifically to go for to rent a space for the charity. I'm just hoping to get advantage.
Oh, charity. I heard cherry.
If he still had that, it was gone with the redhead. Doesn't take. That's a real
I don't know if
DC.
Nafir would know, but
Yeah, realtors. Those are the buildings where the people put the pictures of the silly little houses on their window, right? That's what a realtor is.
yes, Nafir, thank you very much.
I don't know where any of those are. Sorry.
You helped. You helped.
How long of a travel is it to our bastion?
About a week and 2 days. It was just north of Meake. Or Lond. That's what it
If we cannot secure a housing for them here just yet, we may want to look into transportation. They can at least take refuge at our homestead until
We need to
do.
make it bigger. We only have the 2 rooms right now. There aren't really much rooms anyways.
Yeah,
They
it's,
could live in a
Right.
tent city. It would be great
Mhm.
fun.
oh God,
No,
It's
we're
really
not going to put them in a
small,
tent
but-
city.
I have their first project for them.
We could find a road that travels across a bridge, and they could live under that bridge.
Tim, I want you to understand that your bastion is average sized.
It's gonna get a lot bigger, or they're staying in tents.
It's a grower, not a shower.
I don't think a lot of our people on stream have remembered the bastion, so it'll be
Because
fun.
we've never been back.
I know.
Yeah.
Cliff's
I
like,
had
I ain't got
time.
no money.
Bastions are pricey.
They
You gave
can
us
be.
money, so I threw you a bone by bringing up the bastion.
No.
It's killing me.
Yeah. Do we want to meet with maybe some local contractors as well, or carpenters?
By local, you mean the ones in Meake? That would probably be wise.
How is the carpentry in Meek?
I would say you're probably going to Lond. Meek doesn't exactly exist anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lond.
Are you raising your hand?
Lond
Cliff?
was kind of a small town.
No,
wasn't
I'm
it?
trying to refocus my camera.
Oh,
Big enough to build the bastion that was bequeathed to you.
I have fine taste.
They can then expand on the bastion, I'm sure.
But will they have the fine detail? Will they create beveled edges and really have a strong foundation? You know?
are we talking about modern or what are we working with here? Rustic?
I'm much more of a minimalist, so I don't need all of that crap. I think we go with straight lines and clean walls.
As far as your question, Tim, I don't think it would require an investigation check or anything like that for you to look out onto the city and see, what it looks like.
Yeah. So I was kind of just asking your description, if you could have like the architecture, because I don't know if we've, other than the capital city, which is beautifully described. I don't know what Lund looked like.
Lond is a crossing city. It's there's small city on 2 sides of a bridge.
Okay.
So it's more.
Bridge, a perfect place for the homeless people to live.
I think of the Game of Thrones that with Will DeFrey, that guy who ate his kids. So he had kind of that thing going on. So not large, but no, definitely more of a rustic feel since people aren't really staying there too much. They are passing through.
Tim, I don't feel like we would have the funds to be able to afford the temple building craftsmen of the Platinum Keep.
That's why we find an apprentice. You work them to the bone and pay them dimes on the dollar.
So we're on the lookout for an intern.
Yes. In all
Another
universes. It's true. Well, there's no other Bramble. There's only one Bramble.
That's true.
There's many of these.
High stats, all rolls are a disadvantage. Okay, so we had a lot of talk here. We've got Miku. What are you investigating?
She is trying to find out information about the cult. Like, generally speaking, cults like recruiting people. Has anyone seen any efforts of them to do so around town?
So if you recall, right, there wasn't a whole lot of information on. I don't even think I said a cult. I may have, but I don't think I said a cult. You can always ask Cliff. He takes great notes.
Cliff's the one that said cold.
You really gotta fucking let that go, man. Take notes.
Nope, dude. I'm telling you, this is an ongoing thing until level 20. I'll release it at level 20. Assuming Cliff's still here. Who knows? Maybe Vecna will get you. As far, there's there's some there's been people going missing. So I won't say you'll find any information on cults per se, but maybe cult activity. Maybe people have gone missing. All adults. There's rumors of monsters in the sewers, but when asked to describe them, it's really just you hear like large rats, and you hear like moaning kind of thing coming from the sewers, but nothing specifically like you saw this person enter the sewers.
Okay. So, good to know. So there's been disappearances, and all the disappearances have been adult. So, fact that this might be tied to something sex related is a possibility. It could be just that they want labor, and adult bodies are better for labor. Well, yeah, I definitely think it's worth looking into. I'm sad. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find anything more specific than that. But I hope that at least gives us something to work with while starting in on this.
But perhaps the best idea is to just go explore the sewers. Instead of investigating what's above, we investigate what's below.
Well, yep. I just wanted to get some preparation in any advantage we would get ahead of time would be good. But like sometimes there's just not much of a trail.
It makes sense to me. And the information you did find, I'm sure, will prove invaluable.
Okay. So we're all in agreement, in and out of character on sewer plan right now.
Going sewer diving.
Sewer diving. Oh my. Glad I
Have we seen
glad I
any
made that up today.
I can't think of what it's called. When you paint on a wall and it's illegal.
Graffiti?
Graffiti, thank you. Within the city, that looks like symbols.
You have
Maybe
it.
some of the wall. Okay.
Nothing within the city. Like they seem to be very, very quick about anything. Like you don't really even see dirt on the walls, let alone paint. They keep the interior of the city immaculate. Now, that's not to say that you haven't seen anything in the slums or something like that, but I mean, it's the slums. You wouldn't remember any particular signs or anything like that. Just a lot of garbage. I mean, slums.
My only suggestion, we could go check out with the guards and ask if whoever cleans up the city so anally might recall any graffiti markings, identify a god.
Okay, I will say that the investigation that Meake has taken her about a day. Going through and investigating people and I'd say smell, but beaks and whatnot. They can't possibly smell with those things.
I mean, it is true that most birds have poor sense of smells.
Miku,
but,
I am so fucking with you. I am so fucking with you.
I'm sorry, but you can't. But if you talk about birds, I'm going to bring up bird facts.
What are you, Brandon Lee Mulligan?
I'm autistic with birds as a special interest.
Gotcha. Fair enough. I'm gonna shoot it over to Cliff only because he had already rolled, and then we'll bring it back to Timmer. But yeah, you're able to find a realtor. It's unfortunately with that 14 roll, you only found one.
With a 14, I get that.
Technically, a 14 would have gotten you nothing.
Okay, then I'll try again.
Cliff, well done. You found a realtor.
Yeah. We'll try
It's a
again a
fixed
different
room.
day.
What kind of interesting houses do they have posted on their windows?
First off, they don't have houses on their windows because they don't have windows.
Hmm.
So, put that in your back pocket and smoke it. But yeah, Cliff, what would you like to do?
Nothing. I told you I'll do a different day.
You
So-
you don't want to talk to any realtor?
No, I think a 14 should get me something better, but just move on.
This could be a golden opportunity. Fixer-uppers are all the rage nowadays.
I'd actually set the DC at 15. That's what's funny about it.
Oh.
So, all right. Tim, you were trying to speak to guards.
I was just suggesting that to the group if we wanted to investigate more. Me personally, I'm gonna take Nafir's advice, and maybe not find a contract to hire to bring to it, but see if they'd be willing to draft some blueprints and prepare supply lists and contacts for materials to buy at a surplus. So they're at, I can't remember the term. What are they called? The direct buyers, so you don't go through a
Wholesale.
third party. Wholesale. Thank you.
You want to buy a wholesale.
Mhm.
Do you talk to anyone specific about it? Are you just looking in general? Could make a difference.
Yeah, I probably have to end up making a day of it, but if I can, I'll head to the Capitol building or the main. Oh God, where the council is. I can't think of
Throne room?
places. Not directly into the throne room, but the figures out there and see if anyone familiar, one of the lovely people that has helped us before might suggest a contractor.
I'm trying to think of who's helped you.
Do we want to go back and talk to Cliff's favorite person in the market?
Oh no,
Joe.
He could do some more hands-on medicine.
that's true. Can you help me out? You're a little better at talking to people. You have that magic touch.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking Cliff if he'd be willing to talk to his contact in the marketplace.
Why do you think he would have better information?
Well, I mean, it's a market. They have to interact with each other and talk and trade. And
I just tend not to talk to him unless I have to.
Isn't there a strange little fellow that hangs out in the marketplace who will find you anything for a
Oh
nominal?
yeah.
Perhaps he can find you an architect or
he'll charge me 10 times the price, whatever that is.
I suspect that's what you'll pay no matter how you find them if they come from this.
Maybe.
All right. Damon,
Oh, Cliff, how you doing?
doing fine. My friend here is looking for information. I think he might be able to help.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
If you go around the corner here and to the right, that's where you find the ladies of the night.
Where,
Okay.
what about the gentlemen?
Oh, that's on the left side of the street. The right side are the
Okay.
ladies.
Noted. Not what I need, though. Thank you. Where might we find a reliable contractor in the city that's reputable? We're not looking for the most bougie, but who's done most of the stable infrastructure throughout the city.
Oh, well, what
By-
kind? What
By
kind of
contractor, he means someone that arranges the building of structures, not someone who gets diseases.
Oh,
Yes.
I was
Thank
about
you.
to recommend myself.
We wouldn't be asking if we needed that information.
Oh, well,
I've just gotten down on my knees. I know the drill.
and now your face looks like a braille board.
Oh.
You're welcome for that visual. Well, let's see here. Are you trying to do a big or small?
We have some sizable renovations we'll be making, as well as in the long term, we'll need someone that we can use consistently.
Oh, well, let's see here. Is it in town here?
No, it will be. It's going to be in a different city, so someone that could draft blueprints, preferably.
Oh. That sounds pricey. I wouldn't know. I never had anybody. I never had anything. I have a tent here, you see. But so instead of going down that alley to the right to the greatest place on earth, you'll make a left. That's where all the bureaucrats are. But you should find yourself a contractor of wood. Yes. And not the good kind.
All right. Later. Your assistance is gratefully appreciated, and I've been told I need to say thank you in these situations and not just walk away. So thank you.
Oh, well, it's nice to see somebody with manners.
Sure. Are we good, Cliff?
Cliff never thanks me after grabbing my ding-a-ling.
You should be so lucky.
I agree.
It's because you pay me.
I paid the ladies too. They still kiss me on the mouth. He's like, goodbye.
Tim, I would like to say that was very well done. That was your most sociable social interaction.
I know. I want to forget it too.
Just see Tim hissing at the air. Just.
Have to get it out before I go meet the contractor.
Do you guys want to do some shopping while you're here? I don't want to push you along if you're actually like looking at stuff.
No, I was just looking.
Yeah, I think
Just a
we
quick
already did a decent shopping trip last session.
Yep.
Okay. Do you go find this contractor?
We certainly follow the instructions. Whether we find the contractor or not is another adventure entirely.
Yeah. Up to you guys. We can go do this now or after we go rid the sewers.
Should probably talk to the contractor while we don't smell that.
Shh. That's a good point.
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
Okay. Cliff, give me a perception check. Okay. So you do make it to the end of the alleyway there, and of course you have a weird smell, a floral scent coming from the right-hand side. And then to the left looks a bit dark and dreary. Bureaucrats, you know. You head down to the left and you see a bunch of I don't want to say shops, but businesses. There's smithing. There's, I should say more like smithing shops, not necessarily smiths that are, pawning off shit. You see
More like
carpenters-
shops where the smithers actually go for their
right,
stuff.
like where they're working.
Yeah.
Think workers, not merchants.
Workshops, not storefronts.
There you go. Thank you. I
Yeah.
feel like we're
Warehouses. Warehouses.
I feel like we're going in circles here with helping each other with words.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
That's okay.
Vocabulary buddies.
Between the two of us, we have a brain. I promise you. Um,
Our powers combined.
and right next to the contractor shop, Cliff, you'll notice a house on a window.
Look,
You
Cliff,
were-
it's the pictures I was telling you about.
You were
A
living in
house?
the wrong part of town.
A house on a window.
Yeah, look, they've got this little paper and it's got a house and it's in their window. Perhaps this is one of those realtors you were speaking of.
Could be. But I'm not really sure what the house on the pit in the window means. Like, is it just signifying it's a house, not a business?
Or maybe it's for sale.
If you recall to what Nafir said earlier, realtors tend to have houses on their windows.
Alright. I will. You guys talk to contractor. I'm gonna be over here.
All right? We will supervise Tim.
And I will ask Nafir to do all the talking so we don't end up with a garbage blueprint.
Okay? Fair enough. Let's go.
It's called, the realtor is called Rhodium Realty.
Write that down. Rotium.
Rhodium. RHODIUNM.
Yeah.
Clever.
This is the only kind of things I have. You'll go into the contractors. You see a dwarf man standing there, just eyeballing the shit out of you as you walk in. Hey, you want?
Hello, good day.
It's day. It was night would be closed.
It's good to know. We will not return when it is nighttime.
No, please don't.
But we are here to inquire about your services.
All right. Project. What is the project? What is the name? Where is it at? What details, my man?
Well, the
Also,
group
could you
that I'm
sit
a
down?
part of,
You're too damn tall.
I will. You have a chair that I can sit in.
I'm a dwarf. Of course, I have a chair. And he
That
just
I
points
fit in.
behind you, like along the wall. There's like 30 chairs just lining the wall. Some stacked on each other. Just
I'll just like get one and pull it over to where he is, and then sit down and continue talking.
that's better. You hurt my neck.
I would be remiss if I caused you bodily harm.
It'd be very difficult to work on the project that you want me to work on. I assume, unless it's a chair. I could do that without hurting myself.
And you have many quality chairs. You should probably sell them before you make any more. But the group that I am a part of have been granted a bastion that is near Lund, closer to Meake, or what used to be Meake, but now it's closer to Lund. And are interested in expanding the facilities at the bastion. And while we would probably not request that you travel all the way out there to perform the modifications, We were going to inquire about blueprints, as my good friend here, Tim, has very refined taste and is hesitant to allow less refined contractors perform the work, something like that.
You want a contractor that can do blueprints to your specifications.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you didn't.
That's exactly what I said. Word for word. That's what I said.
All right, well, what are you planning here? I need to know exactly what you have planned if I'm going to write up blueprints. Also, how big is this place already?
It's a great question. I have no idea. Tim, how big is it?
Well, currently it is quite small. This will be additions that we'll be adding. First, I wanted to meet you and establish what you like to build typically, and see if we're good fits for each other. We'll come back with more specifications.
Chairs? Perhaps he could furnish the kitchen?
I think we will go to a furniture store.
I just made a lot of these chairs are being picked up by a bardic group.
Okay. So the premise and idea I was hoping for a majority of the architecture is to have open concepts, largely formed windows so that it's easily viewed upon. We may have guests that have been imprisoned for a long time, and if we do, I think they would like open space more, as well as people who tend to like nature.
Perhaps a secure armory?
We will likely want an armory, storage. We will have a kitchen.
Tim, wouldn't you like a workshop? Seems like something you would like.
I'll take care of myself later. Let's get everyone.
Yeah, you will, you old rascal.
Oh, you're talking about some expensive expansions here.
Quite. That's why we're getting blueprints first, and we'll get a parts list, and then we'll go from there to establish a finished project. But
and you guys got our bastion stuff, right? So you know the cost of the rooms.
Yeah, I was.
And all that.
Yeah, I think you pinned it in gathering.
Yeah, I'm trying not to go like about, but I was planning to like review that over the week now that we have money, and then decide the facilities. But
of course. I just wanted to make sure that you knew.
Actually, I think it was pinned back when we still had our individual group chats.
That sucks.
So I don't think it's there anymore.
Oh, yeah, maybe. We'll get it for you. I shall find it.
Yeah, to have DG do it. He's not doing shit.
No, he's not. He's just sitting at work. Like
the problem that I typically see with open buildings and concepts, they don't have a stable of structures. So if you're able to facilitate that, give it stable ground within the build, as well as still breathing room, and then also means to fortify, so quickly seal our windows essentially in the event of an attack or siege.
This sounds like, and you want all of this done by when? Because that's A, very expensive, and B, that's going to take a lot of time.
Oh, likely, but I just want blueprints from you.
Oh, sure. I can certainly provide you with blueprints on these.
Perfect. You'll have to probably make them a little easier to understand. I understand that might come with an extra charge if you have to explain your work. And then if you're able to also supply us with some wholesalers, I'm sure we can come up with a generous tip. But we'll have to buy materials over an extended period of time. So that would be very appreciated in this process.
Aye, all right. So what you're needing from me, you need blueprints and referrals.
Correct.
Why didn't you just say that?
That's exactly what I said. Like verbatim.
That's not true at all.
I'm learning from you.
Valuable lesson.
All right. Well, I suppose I could probably provide some blueprints. It'd be by a room since I don't know what your place looks like.
Of course. Yep. Right now, it's quite small, so whatever you can come up with and we agree upon will likely just be the established design.
And what are you looking for? Are you looking for 2x2 rooms, 3x3s, 4x4s? What are we looking at? Changes the price, changes what kind of materials you're going to be looking for.
We will review that, but you believe this is a good work for you? You would be able to facilitate what we asked?
It sounds like you need referrals from Lond for materials due to
Correct.
logistics.
Yep,
You need
and
some
blue.
drawings from me.
Correct.
But
So you're good.
that's
Uh,
fine.
I will confirm with our constituents and establish what funds we have, and I will return with what facilities we plan to build.
Aye, yeah, just let me know, and we'll, you're gonna have to tell me what. I don't. I can do final work, but that doesn't usually show up on blueprints. So crown molding stuff like it doesn't really show up on the blueprints. I'd recommend someone in Lond, just because of the local materials. They can tell you which way to work with them better.
Sure. And if you have any suggestions on unique materials to look out for in the long term that might help the foundation or formation of a secure building, we appreciate it, but it's not needed. Just thought I'd throw it out.
Yeah, I always recommend Trentwood for anything, but that's probably well out of your price range. That's out of my price range. But yeah, I mean, that'd be a super secure facility.
No.
Anything else I can help you with? When do you need these blueprints by?
We're gonna go spend probably a couple of days in the sewer. So, how long do you think it would
No
take?
rush.
It'd probably take me a couple days.
I think a couple days
Sounds like it works out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to judge what you do in your free time. If you want to go in the sewers, wash your hands.
It's good advice. I appreciate that.
I heard what you said.
All right.
Believe it or not, that was very polite for Tim. But we will get out of your hair, allow you to get to work, and we will go ahead and move on from here. Perhaps Cliff has found a location for his new foundation.
Yeah, and we'll shoot over to Mr. Clifferino. You see the house on the outside of that window. What do you do?
I will walk in.
Hear the ring of a bell just above the door.
Well, that's nice.
You have an Aarakocra woman. You assume is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you.
Good morning.
Birds. Yeah. What's up? How can
I
help you?
had a question. Wondering if you could help me out. My name's Cliff. I'm looking to establish a foundation or charity of sorts for people who need a little extra help getting back into life and could use a job. I wondering if you have some place like that around here that we could rent or buy. I do have the backing of the church and temple so far, so
It's really easy to find places. I just fly overhead, and it's really easy to see. Bird's eye view, if you will. Yeah. So how many people is this charity? Are you housing? Is it a business? What is it?
It's let's just say it's like a stepping stone.
I thought you needed a building, not a stone.
Well, it may have some housing. It may just be more of a base of operations. As such, just need something where if they need so it's really just a foundation or charity, whichever one you want to use, to get people new jobs and get them a way of living again after they've been said. We have people right now who are enslaved that we're trying to get back into civilization.
Well, I don't think a foundation will work. I think you need a building on that.
Well, foundation as in like a business.
Oh. Well, if you need a business, do you need a storefront?
No, I don't think we need a storefront.
Like people entering and exiting, and you want visibility. That's kind of what the storefront's got. It's got big windows so you can see inside. But if you don't need that, we can keep looking. Windows are expensive.
Well, visibility would be good, but we're not going to be really selling anything. So.
Right. No advertisements. Got it.
No, we need advertisements. We need to let the people know, but we're not like. I don't want to take up space where someone could be making money in a store.
Don't you want these people making money?
Well, you mean like the other people who might want a storefront for selling their stuff.
Well, what do you want? 4 walls and a roof? I can find you that. Where do you need it?
Well, how much would the storefront one be?
Well, let's see here. You're looking at probably a gold a day. So
that's it.
So 30 gold a month for upkeep. Well, you don't have anyone hired there.
That's true.
That comes with its own costs.
Yes.
But just for rent? Oh, and you said you wanted the storefront or the building with 4 walls and a roof?
Well, the storefront. I think I saw what you're saying with the advertisement. It might be good to get out there where people are bustling and hustling.
Yes. I agree. Bussing and hussing. Yes. I know those words. But 30 gold. But that.
And where is this storefront located?
That would be on the outskirts. Not in the slums, but it'd be near the outer walls.
Near the outer wall.
It costs more to be in the heart of the city, you understand?
Oh, of course. How much more for closer to the inner part of the city?
Well, those come with a monthly contracts, so 40. 40 a month.
Okay. Do you mind if I take this information to my partner?
Oh, I was unaware. Where is he?
I'm pretty sure they're next door.
Oh, multiples. Oh, he must be a noble. Oh, yeah, go talk to your partners.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk to him. And I'll walk out and I'll wait outside for here.
I hope your meeting was productive.
It quite was. They have a couple of spots. They have, they're really pushing a storefront kind of thing. They have one in the outer skirts of the city, not in the slums, but that one's 30 gold a month. But as we get closer to the city, it's about 40 gold. And I kind of was wanting pick your brain about, should it be closer to the inner city or should it be more in the outskirts of the city?
Well, I think for that, we have to consider who we're trying to find jobs for and where they will ultimately wind up. I suspect he's gone.
He didn't like what you were selling.
Apparently not. He's back.
Guess who's back? Back again. Cliff is back.
Shows you giving your opinion.
Sorry, Cliff. I saw you zoned out there.
I did zone out for a second. My bad. I'm sorry.
I will start over. I believe
I will say that
we should consider where the people we're helping will wind up. And I don't suspect they will. Most of them will wind up in the near the center of the city.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
But also,
yeah.
do we imagine this being a permanent thing, or maybe we only need a month to try to help these select individuals find a place?
I would like this to be the start of something.
Maybe we
Grow
should consider
into
buying a space outright then. It'll be more expensive, but it'll cost less in the long run.
Well, it sounded more like you had identified some leases, not purchases.
Yes, leases. We don't have nearly enough money for a purchase right now. We're not going to have enough money for a while for a purchase.
Well, that's fair.
And in addition to getting this space, we will need some sort of furniture. I assume we will want them to be able to have a place to stay at least for a day or two. So several beds.
I did mention that it doesn't need to be a living space, but maybe a little bit for some who needed to crash before making their way to the bastion.
Yes.
So or wherever they are going.
So they could leave early in the morning. That is certainly an option. Who is going to staff this facility?
We need to figure that out.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, part of the point of this is to get people jobs. We could hire at least some of them to maintain this if they want. I'm sure at least a couple of them would appreciate that kind of steady work.
Well, we got to make sure that they would know what they're doing. We got to make connections
That's
before we do have the back end of the temple, which is good. They could probably provide some guidance as to where to go for that.
And we could also train them on what we need them to perform.
That's true. All right, so do you think I should rent this one on the outskirts then?
Yep.
I suspect if you want to
and I think it's more appropriate.
Yes, I suspect if you want to make this a permanent thing, that is be the next logical step.
All right, I will go back and talk to the Aarakocra.
Okay. You come back. Ring, ring. Oh, that was quick.
Yes. I'm all for the one in the outer skirts of the city. The one we talked about was 30, I believe you said, a month. Yeah.
Okay. You don't have any wings, so you're gonna have to walk to it to check it out.
Could you maybe write down directions for me?
Oh. Yes. She pulls a loose feather from her arm, so to speak, and dips it in some ink, and she just starts kind of drawing out like, all right, at this road make a left, and at this road make a right, and there's this big building here, and blah blah blah, and just goes through it. She hands that to you.
All right, do you need the money now or?
Oh yes, 30 gold up front. I'm also gonna need your name and the name of anyone else on the lease. Otherwise, they can't make decisions.
All right. Okay, my name is Cliff. For the lease. Hold on, I'm pulling up the other names.
It's not the people that you're staying with. It's more like who can make decisions on behalf of the building itself.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the names of the people in the temple.
Oh, gotcha.
There would be Zephyrian, Orinus.
A Zephyrian, Orinus. What's the oracle's? Fuck, what's the oracle's?
I don't believe they are planning to be actively involved.
No, but just in case.
Silent partners.
I said Nafir already, right?
No, you said Zephyrion and Uranus.
Okay. Nafir,
Huh?
Tim.
Has it got a last name? Tim's pretty common.
Tim Cleese.
Ah, like cheese.
Like cheese, but with an L.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then
like cheese.
another Aarakocra named Meake.
Oh, an Aarakocra.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
She's quite the fighter.
There's no laying eggs in the building. It's a business.
She is
I will mention.
also an incredibly talented investigator. That's what she does.
Nafir, what do you think the name should be?
I think, I don't know, do you trust Bramble enough
Didn't
to
we
have
just?
Oh, yeah, and Bramble.
Oh, that one's
What
unique.
about Cliff Stepping
'Cause
Stone?
you didn't like stepping stones, did you, Nafir? You didn't like that.
I think it's neat. Maybe just stepping stones. So, but then again, you are the one mostly organizing this project. Is there a name we could come up with that everyone can agree on?
I believe whatever choice Cliff makes will be an excellent one.
Put down. I'm sorry, Nafir. Go ahead.
It's less about the name and more about the work that he does.
That's true. Put down stepping stones for me as the name.
You want stepping stones in the name?
The name will be stepping stones.
The name of the organization, not
Name of the organization. Yes.
What about stepping stones from mess to progress?
No.
It was a little pretentious.
Well, I tried.
We appreciate you for trying.
I don't. We didn't ask for your opinion.
I don't like you.
Few people do.
Timmy, you're doing so good.
I don't like him. I think Cliff gave us a great name, and the only people that can critique Cliff are us.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you 60 gold for the first 2 months up front.
Okay. And you see her marking it down in her ledger. All right.
Is there anything else you need from me?
Rent's due in on the 3rd month.
Oh, I'll give it to you now.
You're gonna give me another 30?
Oh no,
You already
sorry.
paid for the first 2 months. Just make sure
I did,
your
I did.
rent's not late.
Oh, I won't. All right, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
You'll go from stepping stones to skipping stones if you don't pay your rent.
Oh, all right. We're gonna need to move out of here as soon as possible.
But
All right, I'll take the instructions.
yeah, I mean, I don't have a picture of the building, but yeah, I mean, it looks like just kind of what you see in the market here, except with, it's 2-story. There's none of that canvas cover on the front of it, but there's 2 windows and a door. So that's what you can see.
All right. We're gonna keep it locked for now, and then we'll deal with this sewer thing, and we can start getting these people in here. Oh, I'm assuming that some of them have run away by now. That we were talking to and gave gold to, so
I imagine so.
hopefully some of them are still around. I do have their names, so
I mean, if what we have offered them is already enough to get them on their feet, then we've already done good for them.
that's very true. Now, Tim, I was wondering if you made those. You're good with like writing and stuff like that. I was wondering if you could make some kind of flyers or parchment when we're ready to open up shop and advertise this kind of thing.
I am an artiste. I could write something.
If you make it really good, I'll give you 1 silver per. I'll give you one bronze.
Like, did you want me to write something or prepare a sign like I was advertising before, or both, or what are we looking?
We could definitely do a sign, and we could definitely do advertisements.
You got it. We're gonna make this a neon city. Let's go.
All right. So, let's see here. We are
Where did
at...
they?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, where did they say that we should enter in the sewers? But you go ahead.
Oh, as far as that goes, Miku would have heard where the rumors have been, like where the echoes and whatnot have been coming out of the sewers. Just sounds coming from there. Yeah, but we are currently at the 2-hour mark, and you all know what that means. Intermission time, and who knows? Maybe DG will bless us with his damn presence instead of working all the time. God.
You're good.
But yeah,
See,
I'll pause it here. See y'all in about 15.
See you in about 15.
Across the plains and apes with a bow so grave, in search of the grail, the lost hill brave, with the cinnamon chalice in his trembling hold, a cup of dark whispers, of secrets untold. Oh, the chalice of shadows, the sanguine's call, then the artillerist in twilight's thrall, haunted by echoes and a familiar fright. He crosses ice barriers, shrouded in night. From the ashes of disaster where the winds had their say, he salvaged the remnants in the light of decay. Awkward yet wise with a spell at his lips, he commands the waters as reality rips. Oh, the chalice of shadows, the sanguine's call, then the artillerist in twilight's thrall, haunted by echoes and a familiar fright. He crosses ice barriers, shrouded in night. No cage shall hold, no chain shall bind the seeker of mysteries that he's destined to find. Through the gates of the void, where the brave seldom roam, Tim searches for a chalice to call his own. Blood, let its power flow through the journey of a plains hopper, fierce and true. In the whispers of the void where the daring souls tread, lies the heart of a wizard and the destiny he's led. The chalice of shadows, the sanguine's call, then the artillerist in twilight's thrall, haunted by echoes and a familiar fright. He crosses ice barriers, shrouded in
calm. Never found his peace, a soothing balm. Through the portal swirl to Oob's embrace. Under Metallic's law, he found his place. Guardian of the gate, between worlds apart, with a soul haunted by peace and a warrior's heart. Through the market's cheer to the battle's start, he stands not alone, his kindness unarmed. In the gleam of the kingdom, where paladins roam, the sage just whispers and billows home. Bernadette's laughter, a beacon's light, guiding his oath through the darkest night. Guardian of the gate, between worlds apart, with a soul haunted by peace and a warrior's heart. Through the market's cheer to the battle's start, he stands not alone, his kindness an art. In the gleam of the kingdom, where paladins roam, with sage whispers and billows home. Bernadette's laughter, a beacon's light, guiding his soul through the darkest night. Guardian of the gate, between worlds apart, with a soul haunted by peace and a warrior's heart. Through the market's cheer to the battle's start, he stands not alone, his kindness unarmed. From the trials that tested to the bonds that hold, in the faces of youth and the stories told, never walks a path where honor's sown. A giant among the lost, his virtue shown. Watching by the gate where the old world ends, a guardian true, in the new he defends. For the peace he guards, for the love he knows, in the shadow of the gate, a warrior's hope grows. Guardian of the gate, between worlds apart, with a soul haunted by peace and a warrior's heart. Through the market's cheer to the battle's start, he stands not alone, his kindness unarmed.
From the deep woods where shadows lie, comes a force no one can defy. With ancient roots and a fire untamed, Bramble's wrath cannot be framed. The wildfire spreads, devours the night, turning decay into vibrant light. Through the cinders, new life will grow, a balance force where the flames will go. A quiet giant with wisdom vast, haunted by echoes of a broken past. He walks the line of life and despair, with flames that burn and winds that tear. The wildfire spreads, devours the night, turning decay into vibrant light. Through the cinders, new life will grow, a balance forge where the flames will go. Bound and death. Each step he takes, the wildfire calls to purge corruption and raise the walls. The wildfire spreads, devours the night, turning decay into vibrant light. Through the cinders, new life will grow, a balance forged where the flames will go. Stand in his way and you'll meet your end. The forest's wrath is no foe to defend. The blaze will cleanse, the roots will remain. Nature's justice in Bramble's domain. In the heart of the battle where the darkness creeps, stands a cleric of stone. Through the shadows he peeks with a prayer on his lips and a flicker of light. Guardian cliff keeps the innocent in sight. This is healing, this is prayer. Sune's light shines everywhere. Worship now, don't miss the call. In our D&D world where we stand tall. Through the dungeons cold where the dire rats creep and the cries of the fallen disturb ancient sleep. Cliff raises his hands, the earth shakes and splits. Mercy's touching his spell, his devotion never quits.
Laughter echoes, a jester's grim play took his party's breath in a macabre display. Toyed with his spirit, dealt diamonds of fate, revived them to play on, whispered the checkmate.
This is healing, this is prayer. Sune's light shines everywhere. Guard your hearts and heed the plea. In the lands where we quest, Cliff's prayer sets you free. When the evil sneers and the innocent cry, Cliff's anger flares and his spells fly high. By Sune's grace, no harm shall befall, and my watch shall protect you all. With every foe the jester's laugh on still much stronger grows the cleric, armed by sheer will. This is healing, this is prayer. Sune's light shines everywhere. Join the chorus, sing along. In Cliff's world, right battles wrong.
So gather round, adventurers bold. Under cliffs, watch your stories unfold. With a prayer for the weak and a heart for the strong. In this D&D game, this cleric belongs. same sun. Through tempest and trials, her spirit never sways. Miku the zealot sets the skies ablaze. The vengeance swift and keen, she's the soul fierce and unseen. From the ashes, from the blaze, Miku rises through the haze. I hear her cry across the wind, a tale of fire, of strength within. Miku's journey never done. In every shadow she becomes the sun.
And we are back. And guess who decided to join us?
It's me. I'm here. Excited.
Oh, God. Gross. Oh, you didn't even change your shirt. All right. So we left off with our team wanting to go down into the sewers. Did I miss anything?
No, sir.
All right. So, Miku, with all of your investigative, detective, non-violent hacks, you were able to find the sewers. At least one entrance.
Alright. I think I'm gonna take the lead. Maybe my fear takes it back. Any objections?
None for me.
Not at the moment.
I'm also testing out something new. We'll see how it treats your computers.
Yay for experiments.
It's bad.
I noticed some lag.
It's not. I guess not too bad. Definitely been worse.
Oh,
Currently, all I see is a very narrow gray strip and lots of black, which is presumably areas we haven't explored yet.
that would be correct.
Okay. So, yeah.
So
We're
yes,
going
you've entered the sewers. The smells, are everything you could hope they would be. I'm not treating these as tubes, as you see here. That's just kind of how the map came. And I wasn't going to go through and change all that. So just assume this is a walkway down the center.
Yeah. I'm gonna, if we rested the day before, just adjust some of my spells real quick.
Well, you did have one day of not downtime per se, but you guys were out fiddling around, so I can give you a long rest if you need it. If you're just trying to change spells, then just change spells.
Yes, sir.
I will give us all. Are we sneaking around here, or what are we doing?
Also, that water, that is exactly what you would expect in the sewers, without additional descriptions.
It's poo.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be lit up.
Do we want to sneak, or do we want to just bust in?
I'm gonna like try to do stealth, and you guys stay like maybe. What's a reasonable distance behind me? I don't want to get caught in an ambush, but like.
What is the
I
distance
also-
of a fireball?
How do I multi target again?
Shift T. Also, you guys should be able to see
Okay.
flames moving on the torches and the water's moving and stuff like that. So, I don't know if I'll do that again.
It's still currently like not visible here at all.
I mean,
All I see is
you should only see what your character can see.
Okay, so yes, we are stealthing.
I don't know if it worked or not, but I targeted Nafir, Tim, and Bramble.
Okay,
It did.
everybody give me a stealth check.
Wait. Okay, if Cliff logically would have told me who he was doing that, so
He
can
did?
Miku be included? Oh, I missed it due to headphone issues.
Okay.
It echoed off the walls.
Oh,
Well, my headphones have been very
All right.
persnickety and
Give me a stealth check. Everybody.
okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of lag going on.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll deal with it this time, and then I'll put a static map on next time.
It's the best stealth I've ever rolled.
Oh yeah. Damn.
I know, me and Nafir are stealthy as fuck.
And then Miku and Terry.
Really,
We are one with the night.
All right, and I
to
will.
be fair, would you not expect pigeons to blend in perfectly in an urban environment?
Okay.
To be fair.
To be
Is this a
fair.
group check, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
What did Bramble get?
He got a 16.
Luckily, we all rolled high as fuck.
It's okay. And we'll just assume he's following somebody. All right. So what would you guys like to do?
No, I did not. Click.
So we're just slowly making our way, investigating. Think that we'll start with the wide pathways because we can easily travel as a group through that. And we'll
To
only
your
check
north,
the
you see
narrow
a
passage.
small hallway, and it seems to open up to a room. Further down, you see you see everything kind of turn.
Come on, Timmy.
Sorry, spells. There we go.
Oh yeah, you're doing your spell.
He's just over there reading his book.
Ah,
That's fairly out there.
you guys are good. I will cast Mage Armor on myself. And
Make sure you
before we
target
head
yourself.
in-
And
Yeah.
cast it.
I'm trying. I think I did.
Let's wait up for Tim.
It doesn't look like you've cast it.
No, I think I targeted myself. I'm not sure. But
Nope.
nope. Okay. Well, I'm highlighted, but I guess not targeted.
Yeah, you gotta press T.
Okay. There we go.
Go ahead and
consume that.
recast Mage Armor, and just because it'll give you your symbol.
Apply it. Yeah.
Yeah. You can give yourself back the spell point.
I just
Here, will you
will
move a space or two for me?
not to consume on this one.
There it goes. I attached Bramble to Nafir, so okay.
I don't give a shit.
That works.
Great.
Works
Well,
pretty well given the circumstances.
I'm targeting myself.
It's fine.
I forgot we had that module.
Oh, oh. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a little laggy. It's even laggy on my computer. So, I'll put a static
It's
map
getting
on it
better.
next time. But what you see so far is pretty much what you've got. It's still just sewers, some torches, doo-doo water. If you get too far ahead, Miku, and something happens, that's where initiative will start, just so you're aware.
Yes, yes. That's why every big movement forward I am stopping to let everyone else catch up.
Making my way downtown, looking back.
Walking fast.
Listen, this is my world. You just live in it.
Okay, these shadow things are kind of cool. Do they represent anything?
Shuttle things?
Shadow.
Oh.
They're the pillars.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, from my view, I don't get blocked by walls and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, just to slow you guys down a bit. To your north, you see a room that there are, as you've ascertained, there are pillars. Seems to be a lot of spider webs and whatnot in there. At least from what you see.
Do they look like they're normal spider webs, like density-wise, or do they seem kind of large?
I mean, two separate questions there, but from 40 feet away, they don't look any more or less dense than a normal spider web. They're kind of, I'd say a medium creature could probably get tripped up in it, though, as far as size goes. But I mean, it's also got a lot of spider webs in there. So from 40 feet away, you wouldn't be able to tell if it's necessarily one specific spider web or, 10 spider webs altogether. I mean, let's be honest. Most of us don't notice a spider web until we've walked through it and then throw up our kung fu lessons.
So what you're saying is, for him to really figure it out, he's got to go into the spider web.
It's certainly got to be closer than 40 feet.
I think that Bramble could just burn it away if we were interested in exploring that space.
Possibly.
Or Bramble's little friend. Okay, I guess not. We'll go on.
At the very least, it doesn't look like twine thickness.
No. To your south here, you see two sets of double doors.
Doors may be worth exploring.
You reach for the handle. And
Come on.
apparently open the door.
I'll peek in real fast. Hey man, you just said to just live the scene. I'm living the scene.
Hey. No, that's fine. I mean, it wasn't locked. Initial.
Just gonna peek in real fast.
Initial peek. You see, it kind of looks like a lab. You see a couple of vats off to the left.
Oh, Tim, this has your name written all over it.
I doubt that. Why would they write my name down here?
It's a lab.
Oh, hello, beautiful.
As you walk in, you see some books on a table. Looks like somebody's been here fairly recently. There's still a fire going. And you hear the sound of arcing in the background. You're not sure what it is, but you can definitely hear arcing.
Peculiar.
To your right,
I feel
Cliff,
this warrants investigation.
to your right, Cliff, you see what looks to be a body that has been wrapped up in some spider webs, mostly small. He's wrapped up in cloth, and that cloth has a bunch of spider webs coming off of it. He's not wrapped up in one giant spider web.
Okay, well, that goes double for the investigation. Now,
gonna cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
Um, then summon it. It won't let me do it. It says I don't have ownership, but I will summon it at the book and pick up the book with the Mage Hand.
It looks to be some research notes.
Uh,
Do you spend time to read it?
yeah, I'll purposefully use the hand to turn the pages.
Okay, then who's holding the book?
Huh?
I said, then who's holding the book?
I'll put it back down on the table for it
Okay.
to flip through the pages.
Okay. Go further into the room so you can read the book.
I got good.
Like,
So Miku is going to attempt to examine the body wrapped in cloth. She is going to tell people about this just in case there's a surprise undead thing. Uh, Anyone who wants to stand in vigil while she does this investigation / autopsy can.
Okay. Real quick, Cliff,
Tim?
you found the sound of that arcing. It looks to be a couple of Tesla towers. Not that your character would really know what that is.
Yeah. Tim,
Huh?
Yes,
I
Tim.
found something.
Cliff found something.
What we find? Oh my! This is quite the setup for Ramshackle Lab. Someone's been keeping busy.
On the table there, you notice a set of tools. They look to be alchemy tools.
Interesting. I see some bottles there too. Are those luminescent?
No.
Like I see? Okay.
These?
Yeah, they kind of have a subtle like blue glow along the edge of the rim.
Oh, no. These things are where the electricity is coming from.
Yeah.
So metal. These look like just normal bottles.
Okay. Oh, I was looking at these, but
Oh, those?
because I thought you were talking about that table.
Oh, no. On this table, you noticed those tools out in the open.
Okay.
You're welcome to give me a perception check.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nope, you pretty much seem enthralled with those tools. You like tools.
How tall are these vats? Are they tall enough that I can look into them?
You? Yes.
Okay. Is there anything in them other than green liquid?
It's green liquid. You know, if you're looking for like
Okay,
bones
this
floating in there.
entire map looks incredibly generic to me. So, I think I need to reload this map because a whole bunch of people are seeing things I don't.
Well, you're upper room. Do you not see these green vats over here?
No.
Okay.
Everything is gray, blank, and generic. The reason the pillars show up is those were the
Yeah.
only things that popped up at all.
Yeah, try reloading.
Timmy, did you notice this little pink little thing in the corner?
What? No. What? No. Don't get too close to that. If you have any metal on you, I don't want it arcing to you.
No, this thing over here.
Yeah, I'm warning you. Stay away from electricity.
All right.
Is there any kind of off switch? that I can see?
Nothing that you can see from where you're at. Oh, and Cliff, as far as you could tell, that's just a light. A very
Oh, it's just a light.
elaborate light.
Okay.
You know how fucking artificers can be. Or researchers.
Bougie.
Or wizards.
See what I got on my tool.
Why, Nafir, did you want to taste the green liquid that's in those vats?
No, Fear has learned his lesson about trying to do things beyond his capabilities and potentially drawing attention to the group when that's not wanted. So
you don't
he
want
is
thunderous smite.
Yeah, he's gonna look in, realize he can't see, like it's not clear, so he can't see anything in it, and then step back and basically like guard the door.
No, from what you can tell, it's opaque. So I think opaque, and viscous.
It's like slimy.
A bit, yeah. Thick, like motor oil.
Okay.
That's at least some 10W40 in there, I'll tell you what. God damn it.
Probably keep the rust off the armor.
New or used?
Yes. All right. What are we trying to do?
It's a good freaking question here. Well, what's in this bag here?
You know, looks like laundry.
Someone forgot to do the laundry. Was there anything written in the book?
Oh, yes. Attempt 1, fail. Attempt 2, fail. Attempt 3, success. Attempt 4, fail.
I don't like a lot of failures when I'm dealing with electricity. Do I see anything that looks like a grounding rod?
Aside from Nafir? Nope. These two seem to be traveling between the two Tesla coils.
Okay.
They're grounding each other.
I will try and peek around the corner, like put my head against the edge of the door and look around to the what Cliff had pointed out.
Sure. You can take a quick step in there.
Yeah.
But like I said, it comes off as a very elaborate light.
Okay, it is still gray and generic, and it says user Meek lacks permission to update scene. So I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with why I can't see all the cool stuff you put on this map.
Shouldn't have anything to do with it. There's no permissions that I've given
Let me
anyone or taken away.
I'll take a screen. I'll show you a screenshot of what I am seeing because, like, it is making this section unplayable.
Alternatively, could you maybe open the stream and look at that while we, figure it out?
True statement.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh wow, yeah, that'd be super fun.
But why just her?
Limitations.
Oh yeah. This is. I better mute myself because it's gonna mute the YouTube stream because this is. Okay.
Well, just
so
put up the stream and then take the music or the sound all the way down on it.
Yeah, I just muted the YouTube video.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yes. now that I can actually see what's happening, I'm going to get on that investigation of the corpse that that I know is right in front of Miku because of the YouTube video.
Yes. So, like I said earlier, you're in a room. It seems that there are experiments in the room um, of some form or another, research notes, Tesla coils, vats of goo, a body, uh, presumably something that they've been either a person that they've experimented on, or either way, it's been there for a minute.
Okay. So she is bracing herself to do this. Just a very rudimentary autopsy.
Gotcha. Okay, tell me how you do it.
I'm going to activate Taito's hat because I think this is important.
Okay.
Okay, Taito's hat. So that gives me advantage on investigation here. So, 24.
Okay, so describe it for me. What are you doing?
She is gingerly unwrapping the bandages and taking a close look at the body for any killing wounds, any signs of dehydration, and
Okay.
blood from the mouth in case we're talking of poison that causes internal bleeding. Yeah, that kind of stuff. She is basically trying to do a very crude version of what a coroner would do.
Okay. So you start unwrapping the head, and the first thing that happens is smell hits you. It is rotting. Whatever's in there, it's just, even with your bird nose, you can tell the rotting flesh is just atrocious. You start noticing boils, um, and you notice sunken in eyeballs, like way more than needed to be on a humanoid body. Most have two. You've uncovered 5 so far, and you haven't even made it down to the bottom. At least I shouldn't say that you've noticed eyes. More like where the eyes would be, like the flesh still rotting as it goes down. As you get the head completely undone, um, about 10 of the eyes open up and look at you. Everybody, we will be going into initiative.
Yeah, but I figured this was happening. That's why I made it sure that other party members were nearby.
What? All right.
You know, given the fact that she's right there, how many times can she activate Boots of the Vigil? I think it's only one per day. In which case, it would be a bad idea to waste this early in combat.
DG, stop pressing buttons.
Yeah, once per day.
But she's within 10 feet.
I know.
Get her. I didn't think that'd drop a template when I did that. But now we know.
I at least want to get them, or let them roll initiative first.
No, it's too easy.
You can go first, Nafir.
How do I? There we go.
Unless you want me to do it.
All right. Oh, I guess I should roll for Bramble, huh? Idiot should have been here. No, I love Bramble.
Should have been.
That's okay. He's going last anyhow.
It could have burnt the robes
All right.
or the linens.
Your ass is linen. All right. We will begin combat here. Before you go, though, Cliff, as DG was kind enough to ruin for me.
Friendly reminder, that's all it was.
Miku, with the smell hitting you directly in the face and failing your Constitution, your Constitution save? Shouldn't it be a save? What's your what's the difference between your check and your save on you specifically?
In this case, the save would have a plus, I believe. Plus, what is proficiency? Plus free.
Okay. Well, it's not going to make a difference. I apparently put on the wrong thing. I did a check instead of a save. But that's fine. You still failed. Yes, so as that smell hits you, you feel a little under the weather. And you feel, well, long and short of it, poisoned.
Okay.
All right. Cliff.
Yes, sir.
You see this cloud of hitting Miku.
Is that how we're going to describe it?
Yes. Don't you be showing up halfway through and yelling at me.
Look at this cloud of Like it. Carry on.
All right, I'm going to grab my necklace and just hope that she can hear me, and I'm gonna channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay, let's see it. Let's target it too.
Says I don't have any points though. Do I have to hit channel divinity first, then the channel divinity turn undead?
You should just hit channel divinity, turn undead.
I'll just do that.
He fails it.
Okay. He is turned. Does he get destroyed?
Give me a second. I almost never use turn undead, so.
You have so many limited uses of it. You know what I mean? It's really situational.
It's
Okay.
turned.
Yeah, it's turned. I mean, there's not really
I wouldn't say it's destroyed.
No, if it fails, if it fails it and it's below a certain rating, it is instantly destroyed. It's a very low rating.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rating is, but I highly doubt
I believe it is
it's like half your level or something.
a half CR.
Oh, yeah,
Can you,
no.
can you link
absolutely.
that feature too?
Yeah, I can pop it up.
Just to double check, because
Yeah, your
I wanna read
turn
it.
undead doesn't say anything. Cleric level. That's
it depends what their CR is.
Yes.
yeah, no. Nope, definitely not.
Okay, it was just maybe.
Yeah, worth noting.
I didn't think so
Very
because
worth.
it's mostly for like bunches of like skeletons.
Glad you linked it.
But yeah, it's gotta. Everyone, get ready to hit it all at once. It's not gonna come any closer to me, and it's gonna try and run away to the back of the room. Can't come any closer to me.
I was about to say, it's not far for her to go.
So everyone, prepare an attack. When I'm ready to go, we'll do it. And as a bonus action, we're gonna save spell slots. If here.
I believe, rules is written, I can move through an ally's space, but Cliff is a rather large ally blocking a door, so I will defer to your judgment.
Medium creature. You can, as long as you don't stay in that spot, you can move through it.
Okay. Just
My name
making
is mediums. Come on through. I allow it.
What a guy.
10, 15. All right. I'll move 20 feet
Oh, Jesus.
and try to hit it with a sword.
DG, can you take Bramble off follow?
Yes, of course.
Um,
I got it. Don't worry about it. Just have to find him. Where are you, you little shitbird?
but go ahead and give me that check.
That's
Me?
No, sorry. He moved him when I hit the thing.
Gotcha.
Why am I doing a saving throw?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not for you. It's for him.
All right. Well, turn undead's gone now.
Checks.
Oh, well, you gotta explain these things. I don't
I
understand.
did. I said. I did say don't hit it.
It's okay. This is better for me. All right.
I fixed that
Yeah.
save on the bad guy.
Okay, cool.
How bad did he fail his wisdom saving throw? Can you tell me that? Do you remember?
He didn't do well.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yes, but you swing. You hit him very hard. However, actually, roll a d20 or another d20 because you failed your save and you were as soon as you entered. And okay, so your attack doesn't actually hit. You come into the room. And you're just immediately hit by a wall of stench. The smell of decay in the air, and it brings tears to your eyes. And just, yeah.
So if I didn't do any damage, does that negate the turn?
So basically you're supposed to roll at disadvantage. Because you failed your save.
Got it.
You were poisoned.
Okay. Well,
So,
I
just,
will.
you are still poisoned.
Okay. So, disadvantage. I'm poisoned, so it should do it automatically, right? The disadvantage?
Let's try it.
It does not. It does not. So, I will roll it again.
Thanks for the follow, Rex.
I missed again.
You know, have you tried doing better?
No, I have not.
All right.
All right. Well, I missed twice.
Hey, still turned though. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Technically, he is turned. The furthest he can go. I'm trying to. If it makes a difference. If it's any. They're all the same. So he's just gonna go straight back away from you. And he's gonna take the dodge action. 'Cause
Yep.
that's all he can do.
Okay, so as I recall, sources of advantage do not stack. That is also true of sources of disadvantage, right?
Right.
Okay. I was wondering if Reckless could still cancel out the disadvantage in this case.
Yes.
It's not enough for sneak attack, but like that is enough to make it easier for me
But
to.
go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw anyhow.
Okay, well, it would be nice if I passed it. I've got a good modifier for it. But it's a pretty crappy roll.
Oh man, this stench is so bad. Miku. Rotting as hell. This is a vulture's job, not an Aarakocra's.
Okay. And range and reckless.
Kalago's icons.
I told you, this is why I re-upload everybody on level ups. It adds so much shit to your stuff.
I'm going to use advantage because I think the system will automatically. Oh.
Woo.
It did, in fact, not. Okay, the actual roll was 19. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And, I do not get sneak attack because I did not actually have advantage, but I think that 1d6 is for her divine fury. So
Yeah,
I
you
think
don't.
the math is fine.
Yeah, the math is fine. I know because I did it. Also, you don't get sneak attack because you're using a fucking great axe. It's very hard to be sneaky with
Yeah,
a great
that's
axe.
true. Okay, that's why they didn't even ask. Okay. So yes, that will
So that was.
end Miku's turn.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
Oh right, sorry, I forgot my second attack first.
Hold on. As you let me roll something real quick. Okay. As you dig into this creature, it actually, never mind. Forget about it. Forget I said anything. I forgot some of this is yeah. Forget I said anything. You shut up.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay. 20 damage. Max.
Okay.
Nice.
So actually, it doesn't seem to do as much damage. It's almost like the cut goes pretty deep, just not quite as deep as you were hoping for.
Thing seems to be resistant to in some way. Okay. Now it is Tim's turn.
Oh, what the hell is going on over here?
Body was trying to autopsy came back to life. I half saw it coming.
Oh God! Always lock up your experiments.
I will
Damn.
say the zombie dude is no longer turned.
I am going to
Yeah.
hell with it. Make sure that equipped on transfer. I saw it the last time. Where'd it go?
Just get rid of your spells that you really wanted to have right now.
No, it was just the wand that I got for my birthday. Oh well, not a big deal. I will just go ahead and do Scorching Ray.
Ooh, Tim brought some damage.
Oh, I am required to because of my class. Don't give me too much credit.
Wow, it really doesn't want me to click on you.
Automation is out of date.
Okay.
Update. Sure. Okay.
Now we'll try it.
Yeah.
I suspect that's probably going to happen more in the future.
Mm-hmm. So that just won't consume the points. Why
is it still doing that?
I need to hit apply first?
Update.
I'll refresh after this, and that might fix it. But otherwise, I can just roll.
Yeah, just what,
3.
2d6? Yeah,
Uh,
roll
yeah.
2d6 and roll your. Actually, try it now. Try it one more time
Oh,
because I did the update, so see if that even works.
hey.
I mean, it hits. That hits too. Yeah, one doesn't hit.
Mm. Be how many points? And then I don't think it included my automatic, my D8 for my arcane firearm.
You only get it on one of them.
Yep.
So yeah, roll a d8. Okay, 5 extra damage. Maybe.
So how much was that?
There we go.
14 total.
14. Okay. 14 fire damage. And I don't have a bonus action here. So I will end my turn. No, I'll step slightly back. I'll get out of the way of people. And then my turn.
Damn, guys. Burn them. I assume.
For the trees.
Oh god, it smells like rotting flesh and
He is
burning
Lorax.
flesh. Oh shit.
This is gonna be. There we go. I'm not gonna use anything too crazy on him because he's not here, and he'll be here next time. So, we'll just use produce flame. As he rolls a fucking crit.
That's my dog. Jesus. What a
Fucking
guy.
I'll
Reveal.
yeah, I was gonna say reveal that shit.
Hmm?
As he fucking
Oh.
cracks the shit out of him. That's it. I'm not playing him anymore. But he'll, I guess, go over here too.
Nice.
And Cliff.
Hiya, buddies.
Yes, sir. Let's go with a little bit of the old razzle dazzle.
Who's sleeping?
Uh-huh.
Oh, sometimes I just snort.
Are you snorting at me?
That was
Snorting on.
not intentionally.
Miku, are you snorting at me?
I bet you did intentionally.
I am not cocaine.
That was stupid.
You're stupid.
That looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt him more, or about the same. With the
Doesn't
guy
really
involved.
look like it hurt him any more or less than getting blasted in the face of pure radiant damage. But I do believe the next person has advantage on him, right?
He is. Next person does have advantage. Everyone's doing okay. Yeah. All right. And we're just gonna go over.
All right. And with advantage, I will swing normally and miss. Actually, am I supposed to roll
Again.
at the beginning, or
Regardless,
Yeah.
it was one roll.
does it matter?
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Regardless, I failed anyway.
Okay.
So now,
Who's typing?
with disadvantage,
Your mom.
I can't do shit. This is the
Mom's in
second
the
time in a
hospital.
row that I have been absolutely useless. And that's all I can do.
Okay.
Wait. You gave yourself disadvantage, not advantage.
I had advantage on the first strike, and I missed.
You got.
I had disadvantage on the second strike.
Oh, okay.
and missed.
Okay, now I see it. Okay, so I don't know why she was unreckless the last turn, but time to re-reckless her.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, come on, let her go through with it because it's Friday night.
Kiss my ass. It's always Friday
Come
night. any
on,
day.
she always skips.
No, that's only if I'm the person above her.
You see him wield his body or his arm back to swing at you, Miku. And you can almost see like portions of his body go into his arm to make it meatier. Let's see here. Let me make sure this is right first. Yeah.
Is it attacking Miku?
It is attacking Miku.
Yes,
I will use protection and give it disadvantage.
which shall cancel out her advantage. What would normally be an advantage
Well,
from reckless attack.
I'll just roll the d20. What's your armor class, Miku?
14.
Okay, it would still hit. I rolled a 14, and that was before modifiers. You will take 48 bludgeoning damage.
What?
Also,
That is insane.
obviously that was before it was halved, but I believe it already took it from you.
Okay.
Also, because you were so close to her, Nafir, I am going to need you to make a save.
Okay. Ability checks. Finally.
Good. Good. You wouldn't have liked it. Sorry, this is... I'm definitely going to change this map up before next time.
Good call.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
I can't even see what's here.
I think it'd be fine if it was like just this room, for example, but
Yeah, well... Eat me.
Okay, so back to recklessing.
Yeah, it'll...
Eh.
Yeah, I don't know why I got rid of your reckless... Oh, I should have never even changed it up, because he had advantage on you in the first place.
Ah,
Because you're reckless.
Yeah, but I imposed disadvantage with protection.
Yeah,
so-
which should have made it a,
would've been
a
a straight
straight roll, which is what I
Yep.
rolled, but her...
yes, that.
The automation was playing with us.
Okay, so regular great axe hit, radiant range.
Keep in mind you are rolling a straight roll.
Yeah. Oh. God damn it.
So that was a 3. That would
Yeah,
not
that
have
didn't
hit.
hit. Wait, have I had a chance? Wait, actually,
You know what?
am I
Go ahead
getting a
and roll
chance
me a
to do?
Constitution saving throw first.
Yes, I
Because
was like, wait, shouldn't
we
have
we
I
both kind of
gotten
jumped the gun, didn't we?
Doesn't matter. I didn't pass it.
Okay, then it misses.
Okay, so second attack. And it's still Radiant Rage because it's the first attack that hits that gets the bonus damage. If a 16 hits, so does an 18. That's 20 damage.
Why you keep rolling it at advantage?
Ah, does
I
a
mean, it still
14
hits,
hit?
but just so you're aware.
I don't know why, because reckless should cancel out poisoned, not
but
give
it's
me
not showing.
advantage.
So poison isn't part of the automation for whatever reason.
Ah,
So as far as it's seeing,
okay.
it's you're rolling at advantage. Let's do one of these. Again, your axe goes into him, but doesn't quite go as far as it could. This one seems to not go in even further, if that makes sense. Also,
Just curious, does the holy energy seem like it's hurting it more than the axe, or
no,
is
doesn't
it
seem to be
impossible
hurting more
tell?
or less.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna need a roll from you.
What roll? Oh, okay.
Okay. As your axe buries itself into him, you feel the its mass writhe around your axe and your hand, and you are now grappled.
Okay, well, that ends her turn.
All right. Hmm. I am going to drop my turret. Yeah, let's do that.
The hell is that?
Oh, it's turret.
Why is it showing up like that?
I don't know. Then I'll have it walk 15 over here and pulse.
It's got to be the automation.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that should be for 7 temporary hit points to you guys.
Okay.
I'll move my guy over here. Just better vision.
And we're gonna.
And then
him off
I
the
will.
initiative tracker.
Oh, yeah. I will end my turn.
Bramble's gonna do what Bramble did last time, and let's hope he doesn't get another big boy. No, my target is too far away. Beep bop boop. It hits. This time it only does 5. And that will end his turn.
Let's
By the way,
try and
Cliff,
get this
or not Cliff,
fucker.
but Nafir, are you using your smite from your features, or are you trying to use a spell?
Well, I'm trying to use it from. I don't have one in features.
It's probably at the
Should
bottom.
know.
I see it in my
You can
favorites.
search for it at the top.
Yeah, I see it
Put
at
it
the
in your
bottom.
favorites.
I see it now. But yeah, typically you find them in your spell list.
No, you shouldn't find it in your spells at all. It
There's
should be
also
under your
one
features,
in your spells.
which
Okay.
should be the
I didn't put
2024
that there.
version.
All right, I see it in my features now, so that works.
Okay. Cliff, sorry to interrupt.
You're good. Let's do a little sacred flame on him. Good damage.
And he failed, or I'm sorry, he passes it.
You pass that. Okay. Hmm. All right then. We will. It is so laggy.
It is. I'll fix it for next time.
Just gotta zoom in, dog.
Oh, I am zoomed in, dude.
He's got the zoomies, bro.
Da-da. Da-da.
Oh. It's doing the thing again.
It is doing the thing again.
All right,
Jesus
now try it.
Christ.
I don't know why it's.
I got it.
I don't know why it's pulling
got it.
weird shit.
Ugh.
Not great damage, but it does hit.
It does hit.
All right, let's kick off with the saving throw this time.
Yes, 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 yes.
Not that it matters. And then we swing and a miss. Oh, maybe not. uh,
It does hit. I'd love to just be like, yeah, it doesn't hit.
might as well have missed with that damage. Try again.
That does hit too.
Ah,
You go meet yourself, jeez.
I will combine smite.
Okay.
I'm gonna automatically roll.
I just rolled a 2d8,
So this is undead, right? So it's 3d8.
3d8. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Ooh.
On ones.
I'd laugh so fucking hard.
We're so happy you're here.
This fucker is still up.
Uh,
Jesus.
that's the first hit I've had in 2 fights.
I can't count how many times you've had disadvantage, dude. It's crazy.
That'll end my turn.
Okay.
Who's like landing a plane in their house?
I don't know. Who's landing
I
a
don't hear
plane in the
anything
house?
like that.
I hear it slightly. Yeah. I thought it was a vacuum.
It's probably some air conditioning or something.
Miku? So, with you being grappled, you see it start to engulf you. Give me a saving throw.
16?
16 passes. Okay. Okay. That's its turn. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Miku.
Okay. Let's hope for another roll that isn't terrible. And indeed, I got another roll that isn't terrible.
That'll be a disadvantage. Oh, I'm sorry. Disregard. You're not poisoned.
You are regarded.
Finally. Since Miku would not have had an opportunity to switch her rapier, I see no need to reckless. She's already got a straight roll.
You are grappled.
Does that give you a disadvantage?
No. Just in case you
Okay.
wanted to run away. I have you.
The chosen one doesn't run.
And it's... How do I do it? Miku just tries to slash its throat with the pointy end to do as little damage to the body as possible, given she still hopes to figure out something from examining the corpse. Maybe if she can't, Tim can.
Okay. I will say though that your axe does not look like it has a pointy end.
That
Just throwing that out there.
okay. It's more based on the art I made, where the axe looks a little pointier at the tip. Whatever.
It's all about the tip.
So
No,
you
it's
hit it
fine.
with just the tip.
I can just do the same thing, but she's slashing its throat rather than let's do that. That's easier.
Yes. Yeah. Cliff, give me a perception.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oddly, once the combat ended, your cannon's artwork came into form.
Oh, nice.
I did that.
Fuck you.
Unfortunately,
30-20.
the same did not happen with the art of the map. It's still gray.
You noticed something on the table there, Cliff? I'm not
the
gonna...
table where the mummy is?
No. To your...
Was?
South.
To my set. Alright. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Wow!
Wow! It's there!
Underneath some
What is
papers, you see the IPE stick out to you. Double click on it.
Okay. Oh.
And you notice a recipe for a cloak of billowing.
Oh, Tim, you might like this.
Gold!
And some gold. Not much, but
There's-
I mean, some loose change.
Why does it say 1 out of 8?
Because it's probably dividing it amongst 5 people for reasons.
Oh, I'll take that.
Go! Oh, it updated. That's cool.
That's fucking neat. Should be a take-all function.
All right.
That's not what our gold looks like at all. It should have dragons.
I'll just take
I'm gonna, while we have it, in case we don't get into combat again, pulse my turret or get us 13 or 12 temporary hit points.
Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll
That's all right.
save that for next time. I believe we are going to call this here.
Yeah, this map's driving me crazy.
Yeah, it's driving me crazy too. So we'll go ahead. We'll call it here. Apparently, me doing cool things results in everybody's computer dying.
You know better than to just like do it on the fly before a sesh. Come on.
I literally made this map a fucking 3 hours before the session.
You could have texted me. I'll run through something with you anytime you need.
No, can't have that.
You know, just give me the insights.
Absolutely not. Death.
You have to make a check for that.
If DG wasn't at his stupid job,
I know.
I would have done it with you.
What a chode, right? Like, don't you know? Why don't you tell anybody that tonight is your D&D night?
I did actually a couple times. I was like listening to it in my ear because they kept looking at me every time one of you guys talked really loud. Like, what? I had plans.
I had plans. Do they know that you're running a stream?
No.
Oh. Well, there's your first fucking fault. They probably would have let you out early. But yes,
Maybe.
with that, we are going to call it for this week. Or I should say the next couple weeks. And we will see everybody back. Cliff, I believe your friends are losing their mind because they want you to do the human game. And, yeah, we'll call it there. We'll meet
I
everybody.
guess our next... No, it isn't. I was wondering if our next session was Good Friday, but no, it isn't.
We can
The
figure it
Friday before Good Friday.
Ah, yes.
I'm getting off the screen.
Other Friday. But yeah, I'll
Mediocre
see anybody who wants
Friday.
to be in Discord, and we'll go from there. Cool.
Sounds
Cool.
cool.
Cheers.
As we close the curtain, step back from the fight. The dungeon's echoes fade into the night. Stepdaddy here with one last shout. Reflect on the journey, what's it all about? Farewell, my crew, till the strings pull once more. In lands of shadow, where the dragons soar. Remember these nights, fierce and free. Stepdaddy's call, forever we'll see. Spells cast, swords clash, rolling the dice. Each moment captured, no need to think twice. Stories woven with a beat and a rhyme. Memories etched for the end of time. Rise again with hearts ablaze. Carry the torch through the endless maze. The echo of metal, the pulse of the beat. Until we return, our fates to meet. Farewell, my crew, till the strings pull once more. In lands of shadow, where the dragons soar. Remember these nights, fierce and free. Stepdaddy's call, forever we'll see. So keep the fire, let it burn through the dark. Await the jester's next remark. Attack of opportunity, the stage is set. Till next we play, never forget.